Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. Today I'm going to do my update for the month of March. Oh my gosh, March 2nd. And I had to think about that for a second. And this project was created by myself and Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty, and it is the Day of the Dead Project Pan, and it runs from November the 2nd of 2023 to November the 1st of 2024. So let's go ahead and get right into the items that I am using or was using. And so we have the prompt 6A and 6B. So as you guys know, when you bring in your prompts, you bring in 2 prompts and you have to finish both of those prompts before you can roll them out. So I have 6A, which is yellow, which is a product from The Balm, and it's the Bahama Mama bronzer. Now this one I used a total of 15 times, so I hit that goal. It's an absolutely lovely bronzer. It's right here. Really beautiful bronzer. I really enjoy this. I'm so glad I didn't declutter it. I was actually considering decluttering it out of my collection, but I'm very proud that I didn't because I really enjoy that. And then for 6B, which is Marigold, which is flowers on the packaging, imprint, or like a perfume that's a floral perfume, something to do with flowers. And I brought in the Ace Beauty Blushed in Paradise palette. It's definitely a blush palette, and this was gifted to me from Deb. And I absolutely adore this blush palette. It's beautiful. These are the blushes here. You can see from here, 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 and here. So those are them there. The darkest one, the one that's more of the berriest shade, I don't use very much because it's so deep. I prefer shades like this on my skin. Sometimes I wear a little more impact, but right now I have the lighter shades on and you can see how deep they are. So this one right here is the one that I have sort of more to the back, and then this one right here is the one that I have a little bit on the front, and you can see that they're actually a little bit deeper on my skin shade. So that's why I think this one might be a little too dark for my skin, but maybe I'll wear it in the summer because I go like 5 shades darker. So I have 2 that are rolling out of this project, or 1 prompt but 2 items. And then for 14B, I had those ones mixed up by accident. But for 14B, it is Clay Skull, a clay mask or any kind of a mask. And I decided to go with a Clear Improvements Active Charcoal Mask from Origins. And this is what it looks like. I've only used it once. You can see there's not much movement on there. But I really don't use these that often because I find that I get breakouts when I use masks on my face. So I've only used it the one time. It'll take me a long time to get through this. Now, the only issue with that is for 14A, for Sugar Skull, it is supposed to be 3 sheet masks or an item with skulls on the packaging. And I decided to bring in something that had skulls in the packaging. And I brought in the Makeup a Murder eyeshadow palette in Partners in Crime, or Partner in Crime. And I did that because it has skulls on it, which is, there's a skull and bones right here. And I wanted to use this only 2 times. And the reason I only wanted to use it 2 times is because I'm trying to pan a palette this year. Now, I have reached the 2 goals on this, but I am nowhere near finishing this. So I may eventually just roll this out, even if I can get halfway, and then just move on. There are no police when it comes to project panning, okay? So eventually I will use this entire thing up, but this is a bad pairing. So if you really want to move on a project, like, don't burden yourself with the fact that you can't roll anything out, okay? I'm not going to do it now. I'm definitely going to continue to keep this in a little bit, but I might put this back in my collection only because I don't have room with my eyeshadow palettes right now, but I'll bring it back when I do the update. So that one will go away, but I'll definitely bring it back out when I get this one completed. Okay, and then for 20A and 20B, we have 20A is Spirits of the Dead, which is the November the 2nd at noon. And that one is for people come together in their cities and something that represents your hometown. So the reason I selected this item is because it is a Murad targeted wrinkle corrector. And I brought this in because we got potholes, okay? Where I live starts with an M. and we got crazy potholes. So, I mean, wrinkle corrector, like, let's fill in those wrinkles, okay? So it's like, let's fill in those potholes. So that's why I brought this one in, and I want to complete this one, but of course, I'm like nowhere near. I didn't actually realize how thick of a cream that was, and I don't like to use a lot of thick products on my face, so it's going to take me a while to get through that, but I couldn't pair it with anything else. I don't think anyway. I thought I could go through that faster, and what I paired it with was 2 different items. So for 20B is Sugar Skulls with the name of the departed on it, and it represents the meaning of your name. So if you guys are unaware, when you have a sugar skull for someone, you can put their name on the forehead of the bone, and that's why we put represents the meaning of your name. And so I put in 2 different things. So my name means white wave, so I go with water, and I brought in the Laneige Water Bank Moisturizer. It's a Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Cream Moisturizer, and then also Peter Thomas Roth Water Drenched Hyaluronic Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so super long names, but I have completed the Peter Thomas Roth one, so I'm going to put that in my empties, and this one will stay in because it's almost full. I've put it at my vanity and I'm forgetting to use it, so I need to actually grab that, but it will stay in probably just as long as the wrinkle cream. So maybe that will give me a reason to use it. But because I have the blush palette and the bronzer rolling out, I do get to bring in 1 new prompt. And I have selected 2A and 2B, which is pink. And so something with pink on the packaging, the color, the name, something like that. And I've decided to bring in my blush from Made by Mitchell in the shade Cold Heart. And I have been wanting to try this. You guys have no idea for how long I have wanted to try Made by Mitchell products. I'm just so excited to finally get the opportunity to use a blush. The name cannot handle it. No, blush just is so hard for me to take myself seriously when I say that. But the product itself, I'm so excited for. It's a very like thick and moisturizing feeling, and my skin is so dry and dehydrated that I'm like, I cannot wait to try this. That is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm very excited to try that on my cheeks. So that one will be rolling in for 10 uses. And with that, we have 2B, which is Celebration. Celebrate because it works amazing for you. So pick any item in your collection that you just want to celebrate. And I am bringing in the Ilia lip gloss, or lip oil, pardon me, in the shade Petals. And so this isn't technically my first choice, okay? It does work great for me. It's fine, but it's not like the most amazing, something I super want to celebrate. But the reason I want to bring it in is because I need something that's very, very, very neutral and hydrating. Because right now we are going through it with weather. It is so dry outside. There is not an ounce of moisture anywhere, and so I need hydration, and I feel like I need to celebrate the hydration of this product, and it's very beautiful, and I'm very excited to play with that. So hopefully I can get those 10 uses, so 10 uses on each, and I'm looking forward. I'm just trying to wipe this blush off my hand. It's really staying on. But anyhow, yeah, I just want to get something in that's hydrating, and I want to enjoy the products that are sitting in my collection. And I did have a couple of other items I thought I could bring in for that like celebration idea, but this one I felt like it was right now. It's like the perfect just throw on lip oil, lip whatever you want to call it, lip tint oil. And I have a whole bunch of lipsticks and lip glosses and all that stuff. And I'm working so hard to use my collection. And I just want to play with a couple different things that are sitting there. So I think this is going to be the perfect way to celebrate this. So that's everything that I am bringing in. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to everyone who is taking part in this project. If you did do a video and you haven't hashtagged it, leave in the comments down below. I would love to see your video. Thank you for all of your support. I hope you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.